banking. Look at this. Oh, this is a quarterly, excuse me. Here we go with KKR. Yeah, this is looking nice. This is looking real nice. As we just literally just came back to our first target of retracel. Here was our first little breakout right here, or our first high. We broke out of it and came right back towards it. Where did we stop? No specific spot where we stopped right there, but we closed basically at the highs of this bar right here. But then on Friday we closed above the 58.67, which is exactly what we would like to see when we're looking at KKR. We had the massive 5 days. We went from basically 56 to 61, which is a huge percentage gain. Let's see, when do they report earnings? Oh, we still got about a month before they hit earnings. I would say as long as we stay above this 58.67, use that as your stop. Look for us to move up toward the 62.77. Bank of America. I mean, it's kind of, hold on. When do they report? Because that looks next week. 7/14. Yes, they report. So they kick off basically our earnings on 7/14, which is, what day is the 14th? I don't know. Tomorrow is the 12th. 14. So next Wednesday. They report on Wednesday, which that's going to be a telltale sign to kind of lead us into the next couple of weeks when it has to do with banking. Because if Bank of America shows that they had strong numbers, then look for the rest of these banks to kind of push up. They're creeping higher to where we've been wanting them to go. You'll see in just a second. BlackRock or Blackstone, looking beautiful, trying to break out of that 100. If we do, we're looking for that 10544 right about here. With basically your get out and at 97.16, but it looks like we're trying to break the high, and if we do, we should with the least amount of resistance pop up to the 105. But we also have earnings here as well, which are 7/22, so they're not this week, they're next week. CME earnings on the 28th. This is kind of surprising. A little bit, but not really. I would like to see this be above the 215 if we're looking at to get in, just because it's kind of proves to me that's going to break out of the 220, right? But right here at the 206, I know we're already kind of past it. We're at 209, but if you think about it, that's still 11 points of gain when you're only risking 5, right? Or 3 points, because anything past the 206.14, I would say get out, just because it might transition all the way down here. But as long as we stay above that 206, then watch us kind of slowly but surely take out these numbers. Now, once we hold this and we break out our high, our next target would be 235, 234 area. Let's talk to Chuck. Like, look at the banks. They all had a great day besides one. I mean, it had a great day, don't get me wrong, but it could have had a better day. Talking to Chuck. Chuck looks strong. Again, it's almost the same pattern with all of the stocks. Let's look at when they earn. Their earnings are the 15th. So what is that? Thursday? So look for Bank of America's first. If Bank of America comes out strong, then kind of look for Chuck to come out pretty strong and try to at least test this 76 or 74.64. NTRS, I like NTRS. Hold on, let's see what their earnings are on the 21st. Right here on Thursday, I wanted to get it, man. I really did. It's just I didn't see anything. I wasn't liquid enough. I'd already made a different play, and I wasn't liquid enough to get what I wanted. So I had to miss on that one. But that was beautiful at the 110 because we're looking to hit this 123. We were right there like a month ago. So look for what I would say. Look for this to hit this. When do they have earnings? The 21st. Look for us to we hold this 116. Look for the 24. But if you're gonna be a little aggressive, get in right now with a 110 as your get out. TROW price, same thing, kind of with NTRS. I see nothing but blue skies ahead for this. This is a trend, and that is strong and it's beautiful. Just be careful. We're close to our first target, which is 209, but we had a nasty week last week because we're really just at the same spot, but it's a different perspective. Now, this spot right here, yeah, it needed to kind of pull back. And pull back it did. It got destroyed. What? 6 points, give or take, in one day, and then the very next day it took it all back, or it gained it back. We got 5.9 points on Friday with a target of 209, really with a target of 210. That's what I have right now. FAS is very disappointing, very disappointing. But I did say this stock can do this, and it can frustrate the bejesus out of you. I'll just put it like that. This can really frustrate you. I still watch out for. See, this is why I'm saying it's frustrating. We got earnings coming out Wednesday, Thursday. Options expiration for the month of June is on Friday. So there's gonna be this upcoming week is gonna be crazy to say the least. Look for massive moves on your triple leverage. Like on this is a triple leverage financial bull. Just watch for this because if the banks start giving out good numbers come like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we really could make it all the way to 139, which is 30 points. It sounds ridiculous, but remember it's 3 times and it's based off of banks, and a lot of banks are reporting this week. The 13th would be Goldman Sachs. See, again, so if Goldman Sachs has a massive day like they did kind of today, which it doesn't seem like that, it doesn't seem like it's huge because of where we're coming from, right? Where we were on Thursday. So it's just a little bit higher than Wednesday, but it's a massive almost 4% gain, which is setting us up perfectly to break out of this 395 if they get the good numbers. Almost look for. This sounds ridiculous because that's 70 or that's 50 points away, but if they blow out on numbers, look for the 428. BlackRock, I've been saying let's see when the earnings are on the 14th. I have been saying watch for the 920 for quite some time. We're there. We're already there. Right here, the 71. See, we hit a brand new high, got destroyed Thursday, and that would have been your key to get in and load heavy. Because the very next day, we gained 24.84. So just be careful with getting front running yourself. We have earnings very soon. So I could be, so your implied volatility is going to be ridiculously high. Excuse me. But nonetheless, maybe selling some premium right here would be decent. But I still see 926. No problem. But it could even get up to 996. I don't see it. I don't really see that because it's a 100-point gain. But 926 is all the way in fair game.